Hey guys, welcome back to Grill and Thrill. As you can tell by the title, this week we did meatball stuffed onions. Awesome. Oh wow, they were really good. Uh, just want to give a shout out before we get started here. First of all, to Redneck Nation. I told you a couple videos ago, they gave me a comment in one of my videos. I was real happy about that. Then they turned around the same week and gave me a shout out on their channel. Really surprised me. I was real happy with that. Thumbs up. So go check out Redneck Nation. Go check out their gear. I plan on ordering some more myself. Good people over there. Which reminds me, Chris Dips 1 from Mudjug and Jesse Ryan from Keep America American are at Redneck Nation headquarters this weekend, or at least they were. It's Monday now, so don't know if they're still there or not, if they're going to be there all week or if it was just a weekend, but I'm sure we'll see some videos coming from that. Little hanger there. Yep, I wrote down some notes. That's why I keep looking over for once. I wrote down some notes. We went ahead and packed some of that there Copenhagen Southern Blend today. Always liked Southern Blend. It's really good. It's a little sweet. And we are using, obviously, the black, basic black mud jug. Who else do we want to give a shout out to? How about a young gentleman who has a YouTube channel? He's got a few more subscribers than I do, but he's been doing it just about as long as I have. So shout out to Southern Pride Dipper. He recently subscribed to my channel. I'll leave a link to his below. Pretty good kid. I like him. He's learning. And last but not least, Barbecue Pit Boys, who I got this recipe from today. They've got tons of recipes, tons of videos like I do on how to cook, how to grill. Go check them out. I'll leave their link down below as well. So, anything else? Mud Jug 1's got a new mud jug out. It's a checkered flag, white and black. Looks pretty cool. Go over there, check that out. Anyway, so obviously we're still working. We're still living out of hotels, except for when we go home on the weekends, of course. But yeah, I really got nothing else to say. So let's get to the video, guys. Watch this. Alright guys, so obviously one of the first things you need to start with is your onion. Now there's two different ways to do this. First way is just a top and bottom. Move those. Small slice. Remove the outer layer. Like that. And then take your knife. Now I'm going to do this one like this because I want to use some of this extra onion. With your knife, you kind of just start to hollow out the center a little bit. You don't want to go too much towards the edge though. You don't want to cut through the edge. Basically just going to core it. All those nice onion pieces. And you take just a regular spoon
And you just start carving out the center. Might take you guys a couple tries until you get it down. By the way, I saw this method on Barbecue Pit Boys. If you guys haven't checked their channel out, check their channel out. They got a lot of good recipes, a lot of good hints and tips. That's where I actually get a lot of mine from. A lot of the videos you see me do is because I've seen them done on there and I wanted to try them. There you go, till you end up with a nice hollow shell. That's the first way to do it. Second way, same again. Move the top and the bottom. Only this time, and I don't really prefer this method, but you can make extra out of it. Take the shell off. Now this way, if you take and you cut right down towards the center, and carefully work a couple layers off. Maybe. There you go. That gives you one. That's alright though. If it breaks, it breaks. We are going to be wrapping these in bacon, so we'll be able to hold them right back together. And then the rest of that we're just going to cut up, or we'll save and use for something else. Alright, so now that we got some of them done, we'll go ahead and start the next process to show you guys. Get yourself some hamburger. This is some nice 80% lean, and we're going to put a little bit of seasoning in there. This is just a store-bought cowboy rub from Grill Mates that I'm using. Just a little bit to get some flavor. As you can see, just a little bit. And then all those onion parts that we had. Now, of course, you guys make your meatballs any way you want, whatever way, I told you before, the only thing that limits you is your imagination. So, and you just mix all that in there. They're all mixed up good. You don't really have to add the onions, obviously, because you're going to be stuffing onions anyway. So, but it's just something to do with them, with all your scraps. And what you do, obviously, make yourself a meatball. And you take one of your shells. Obviously not enough in that one. This may not make as many as I thought it would. There you go. Just like that. Of course, this is that one that we used the spoon on and hollowed out. We'll see how that works. Guys, just try whatever you want to try. Mix and match your ways of doing things until you get real comfortable doing it. If you guys do make these, I'd love to hear in the comments how they turned out, what you did differently. Now, if you go online, you can find a bunch of different recipes for doing this, a bunch of different ways. So if you want to try a different way, try a different way. Let me know how it turns out. There we go. All right, I'll get the rest of these done, and then we'll show you the next step. All right, next part of the job is wrapping these puppies in bacon. Well, just what it says to do. Wrap them in bacon. Take one, and it's best to use the thin sliced bacon for this. This is kind of a medium sliced bacon, but there's no need to use toothpicks. When you slow smoke or slow cook, which is what we will be doing, that bacon actually shrinks. And see those ones that we had that broke on us, where it fell off? That meat kind of sucks it right back in there and holds it together. And you can just wrap some bacon around it. You can use one slice, two slice, three, whatever you want. Just as long as you have enough to cover all your onion burgers here. Let your imagination roll. And there you have it, all ready to go on the grill. Alright guys, we got our grill fired up. We will be cooking over indirect heat again, because that's what we normally do here at Grill and Thrill. As you can see, I got my hot coals over on this side. We'll be putting the onions on this side. And just so you guys know, another reason we wrap these in bacon like this is so that the onions don't burn. And I sprayed my grate down with some olive oil spray. Hopefully they won't stick, which they should not, but just in case. We're going to want to keep our grill right about 250 to 275, guys. So now that they're on, we'll go ahead and close the lid again, and we'll check back on them in about an hour. They should be about halfway done, and we'll do some more stuff to them. Alright guys, it's been about an hour and a half. As you can see, I did end up putting some toothpicks in here that started falling apart because I did not have enough bacon on them. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to cover these with some hickory store-bought, store-brand hickory barbecue sauce. Just enough to add a little bit of flavor to them. trusty spoon and kind of just, I don't have a brush, so just use my spoon. Kind of cover them a little bit. I did move these around a little bit just to get some of the front ones away from the heat a little bit and some of the back ones towards the heat a little bit. So that was another step. We'll let them cook probably another half hour or so. Well, I figured out what I did or wanted to do with all the rest of the onion that was left over. I went ahead and made up some taters too. Just went ahead and cubed them up, added some seasoning, whatever your favorite seasoning is. Fry them up, throw the onions on there. Alright guys, as you can see, I had to move some stuff around here. Idiot me forgot to check and see how much gas I had for my skillet. Well, I didn't have enough to finish them taters up, so now I'm going to have to finish them up on the grill, which really sucks because these are done. But what we're going to do, the final step actually, is I got some Italian 5 cheese. We got provolone, Romano, Asiago, Parmesan, mozzarella mix. And we're just going to take some of the shredded cheese. We're just going to top these just a little bit, because what's a cheeseburger without cheese? It's just a burger, huh? Just like that. Aren't they pretty now? Well, alright, everything is done. We're going to pull everything off the grill. Wow, those turned out really nice looking now. I'm happy with those. Definitely not a fail. So we got taters done. I actually have more taters to put on there, but we'll at least get these done, get them off, get people fed, and we'll get the other taters on there and just keep cooking. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a great time experimenting with it. Again, thank you Barbecue Pit Boys for the recipe. Awesome job. If you guys want to visit Barbecue Pit Boys, their link is in the description down below. Come on back and we'll keep cooking.
Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that a lot. Like I said, I sure as hell had a fun time making them. It was something new. Something real new for me to try and do, and the way they turned out was really good. So anyway, we'll make it short. I know it was a longer video, so every time you guys open that grill, every time you close that grill, you guys make sure you crack one, you pack one, Grill and Thrill color.